Hello again, and we're going to try this again. See if I can manage to not screw up my PVG ascent. Oh, interesting, this stayed open this time. Alright, let's see what happens. Target the old moon. We'll go to 160 by 160, that seems fine. That's fine. This was supposed to be something less than 1. Put this down to 4,000. That definitely should be on. Force roll is fine. All right. Here we go. I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit. Because 4 LR79s is really kind of a bit much. Okay, coming up on initial pitch kickover. There we go. We're pitching over too fast again, I think. Back to 4K. Huh, where's all the lights? I don't see any city lights. That's strange. Wonder if something's broken. Oh, there's some city lights way back there when I zoom in, it looks like. Okay. Nope, it's doing exactly the same thing as before. Guidance has converged at 20 kilometers and it's trying to pitch down to that target. Maybe 0.5 degrees per second was too much, but that seems weird. Well, let's see what happens. No, Mr. Bond, I'm not super familiar with PVG compared to PEG, so I don't know. Alright, our Q is getting more reasonable. So it's more just it's been a while since I flew one of these, so I guess I was just a little bit unnerved when I shouldn't have been. Why is our relative inclination so bad? That's not good. There we go. Why are we doing weird things? That's better. We do not have a lot of velocity right now. Alright, let's see about correcting that, because that's not very good at all. Is it not actually changing things? Can you not actually do that dynamically anymore? I guess you can't do that dynamically anymore. Oops, wrong way. Let's try correcting this way. Alright, we totally can drop some fairings now. That's a much better relative inclination than we had. Except, why is it steering to the right of where it should be steering? Yeah, it looks like you can no longer vary inclination once guidance has begun, which is very bad for me. Very, very bad. tempted to press the do not press button, just to try to get it to fix the inclination crap. Oh, ha! No, Mr. Bond is thinking the same thing I am. Did not look at chat. That was my mistake. That is exactly what I am thinking as well. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I can touch here that will fix things. Wait, why is... That's not even correct. The inclination is not 28 degrees, it's 28.5 degrees. That makes no sense. Let's see. Oh, guidance interval is back to 1. Why is guidance interval back to 1? I've put it at 0.25 seconds. That makes no sense. No tooltip. I feel like I should probably observe the statement there of do not press. Which makes me wonder about whether I should just fly this on manual the rest of the way. Well, once the minute elapses, whether I should fly the last 1500 meters per second on manual. Oh yeah, I don't trust you. So I'm just gonna have to manually override MacJeb a little bit. God, the steering losses on this are not good. Whoa, whoa, Nelly. It wants to burn in a crazy direction to fix the inclination. All right. Insufficient avionics? Uh-oh. I didn't consider that part. Yeah, so we are definitely going to have to do this on manual. What's our sync rate? Have to kill that off. That engine does care about ullage. I just got remarkably lucky. Also, the way I was spinning was adding to my ullage. So that's okay. Oh, we're already at 148. We're inserting, because all of that delay time, we're gonna be inserting very low. Okay. Not quite circular, but I'll take it. All right. And we have 3.3 km sec, plus we over provisioned. So we actually have more than 3.3 km sec. So we're good for a lunar transfer. Well, that was interesting. Until I actually understand how to properly use PVG, I'm probably going to switch back to PEG. But that's obviously not Lamont's fault. That's my fault for not understanding how to use it right. Because I can see it's going to be great. I just don't have the skills. Oh, and I bet you that I've missed a lot of science. Have I missed any science? I don't know. Let's find out. No experiments available. All right, I guess I didn't miss any science. That's good. All right, so we're at 0.19 relative inclination. That's not bad. Change surface longitude of abscess. That's a new one. Home and transfer to target is what we want. They all... What happened? No. Oh, Biompulse. Okay. It just got renamed. All right. What the heck? All right. So almost a full orbit in the light side of coasting. So good we over provisioned. Now let's look at what this does. So we want, I'm pretty sure, a minimum velocity transfer. Let's get the maneuver node editor up here. All right, and we're definitely going to come in. I think we actually want to come in on the other, given where the light is, that we want to land in the daylight, we actually do want to come in on the other side. Which means I think that we want to go early. Which way are we coming in and going out anyway? Oh, can't see that here anymore. 1 second. Let's see what happens. Man, I've forgotten most of what I used to remember about these things. Let's see if we untarget it. How do you unfocus the view? Backspace. Okay. All right, so let's look at mechanics from here. So that actually looks correct. It's just we need to vary the time a little bit. All right, what does that look like? That comes in and hits right there. All right, so that's going to be an awful lot of retrofire. How expensive is that node? Let's see. 2046. All right, so that's not bad. Let's pick right on the surface. How expensive is that node going to be to basically stop our orbit in its tracks? $24, yeah. All right, so I think that's underestimating by about 700-800 meters per second, but that's okay. So this is what we will burn. It's in 1 hour. Oh, oops, that was still on. Let's flip up. Okay. Let us execute that node. Oh yeah, and that needs to get turned off. All right. We're not boiling very fast. We haven't gained that much, so I probably over-provisioned too much. But that's fine. It's not like we're lacking capability in this thing. Although it was worrying that we apparently somehow were over the requirements for guidance, which confused me, because I think when I designed the stage, I would have designed it correctly. But maybe old me was stupider than I thought. So there we go. Away we go. Hey there. Yeah, probably a sign. All the heavens are aligning. It's really weird. So much nicer doing this in the daylight rather than the darkness. It would have been nice if the launch was in the daylight, but I'll accept the TLI burn being in the daylight. RP-1, so if you saw me playing the rusty RP-0 career, that was RP-1. RP-1 denotes the fact that what happened to realistic progression, it changed so much that we justified giving it a new name. With tooling, with crew training, with maintenance, with all the other changes. Oops. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. MechJeb, why you always overburn? I was going to try to stop it a little bit early so we could clean up on RCS, but as it happens, we're already cooked. All right. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so we're going to have to be fairly aggressive such that we still have comms when we land. So we're going to do that. So why can't I click there? Why can't I click any player? Oh, because that was right. Okay, so we probably want a maneuver node. That's probably like 100 kilometers. So this is going to be about 100 kilometers. These burn times are 24 seconds. Yeah, so we're going to do our retro burn fairly high up. I think that's at about 150. Just eyeballing it. That might be as low as 40, so it could only be 100. But we'll see. So we need to align with that and then spin up. Don't even, no, Mr. Bond, don't even think it. Will we be lucky and get some solar power during the transit? Yes, we will. That's excellent. I wasn't necessarily expecting that, but that's wonderful. All right, let's, oops, SAS to off. Let's align with the maneuver node. Please tell me my trajectory was not altered significantly. It was not. Good. All right, and apparently MechJeb already gave us spin aligning, so we're just going to take advantage of that fact and spin up even more. So we're not perfectly aligned, but I don't actually care. Like 2-3 degrees of cosine losses is not a lot. In fact, I fully expect to end up spending more delta V than we should for this. So it's entirely possible that we'll zero out our velocity during the retro burn, but we'll see. All right, we're still going to keep building another Mite 1 during the transit time, just in case this failed. Oh. Oh, no, that is correct. There are no retros on that stage, so here goes. Cross your fingers, everybody, that I've aligned correctly. Let's just check that's deactivated. All right. So we actually want to... Oh, do we not have power? No, we don't have power. Apparently we don't have power. So back to this. All right. Let's go ahead and warp. And hope that I've done all my math correctly. Well, all my eyeballed math. Meanwhile, we'll get science alert out and see what happens. We in the shadow of the Earth? I guess we're... No, we're not in the shadow of the Earth. All right, so we're actually getting some power, which is nice. So out we go. Okay. We're going to go through the transition and let's see what this looks like. Come on, I want to focus on the moon. There we are. Now we're focused on the moon. Okay. Well, that's cutting it fine. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And then we're going to circularize at an altitude of 150 kilometers. Ha! Ha! I was just about correct. That was about 150. Excellent. So how could we How can we make MechJeb give us what we want? What do we want? We want I don't know if there's a thing we can do. But it doesn't matter because we're going to go ahead and actually I think I want to do it at 100 kilometers. Oh yeah, let me check the times on this. So that's in 22 minutes and 55 seconds. That's in 23 minutes. So it's about a minute to go the last 100 kilometers. So I think 100 kilometers is about right to do it, because this will slow us down quite a bit. And then that will slow us down the rest of the way, because we do not want to do it too early. I'm sort of manually doing a suicide burn calculator here. All right. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Also, why is my spin so much slower than it was? Strange. Well, here we go. Let's warp to node. Time warp complete. We are at 20, let's look, surface 2400. So we would definitely kill our velocity by firing the solids, as I expected. Might even create a little velocity in the other direction. That stage is going to impact. Well, here comes the moment of truth. $100 kilometers. Wait, why do we have no connection? Yeah, we should have a connection. Oh, it's going right through that, I guess. Well, that's annoying. I thought we would have a connection at this point. Strange. What can I do to... that's ScanSat. Remote tech's only in the Space Center. Did they take this away? I wonder. Yeah, because it used to be infinite EVA propellant. Well, let's find out if that makes a difference. No. Huh. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Because I want to see how it works. Also, let's just look, why are we getting this? Ah, we hit the ground. All right, so let's load that up again. And I'll adjust it to be slightly more towards the front of the moon. Lunar approach. Oh, yes, you're quite right. That would make my life much easier if I remembered that you can do that now. Uh, why are we not spinning? That's strange. Oh, because I had SAS on, maybe? I don't know. Well, right. Let's focus view. So we need to come in like over here. All right. That had better be enough. Or I will be upset. So we wanted, oh, I think about here. And now we align with this. And spin up. And that should be good enough. Zoom out. Why did warp just get killed? Strange. Doesn't really matter. Keep warping. Okay. And we'll do this again. All right, and that was about where I thought it would be. So let's warp to next maneuver. Okay, now we have a happy little signal. Much more better. And we have solar power. So, yeah, we're coming in rather faster this time, but we have plenty of delta V, so it's okay. Figure we have about 3150, not counting RCS. No, 3200, not counting RCS. Coming in at 2400. Oops, that's smoke screen. That's silence alert. Let's make sure we don't miss any science. All right, we're not far off. We must be near a crater. All right. Huh, we look like we're slightly unbalanced. Strange. Should have spun up more, I guess. That or one of them had a, no, had a performance loss. All right, let's. Light the other one. Why are we suddenly 10 kilometers distant where we weren't before? This is going to be tight. Probably not going to make it. Nope, not going to make it. So, yep. Did not make. So I left off firing the extra boosters too late. Huh. Man, I guess I'm rustier than I thought. All right, so 120 kilometers, and don't wait between firing them, and it should be fine. Also, because we were coming in much faster than the other approach. Much, much, much faster. So you say we can do a thing. This seems This seems incredibly exploitative, because you allow quick loading, then you load a save, and then it goes back to not allowing the quick loading. That seems weird. Yes, had it been what I was coming in over, which was only about a kilometer above reference altitude, then it would have been fine. But because it was 10 kilometers above reference altitude, I guess we were at a crater rim. That ended poorly. All right. That said, we certainly had connection, so there's that. All right, right smack dab in the middle of a crater. Okay. Oh. Oh, SAS is on, that's why. Close enough. This is RP-1 and all the required mods for that, and then I guess some part mods. and various other stuff. Yeah, if I were playing this more for reals than for just fun, I obviously wouldn't be cheating, but I want to land on the moon, dagnabbit. Man, the spin up is slow. Yeah, we're centered fairly closely. Good. All right, I figure at, yeah, 120 DPS is probably fine. All right, let's go. $500 kilometers. Let's warp on down. I said light him up at about 150, I think. So let's do that and see what happens. I think I would be better, sir. Yeah, 120. We'll do 120. Watch me be too late again, but. And noting the signal delay of 1.2 seconds, it should probably be about there. Oh, that's the other problem, because there's 2 stages. Let's fix that. Probably lit them too high this time. Who knows? Oh yeah, I really did not have the staging on this set correctly. Also, we're going to bounce slightly. We're going to go up in the air a little bit. At 30 kilometers. Great. Not what we wanted. Oh, no, actually our gravity losses were such that we're going to be just about right. Yep. Okay, let's land on the moon. 35 kilometers up. Hopefully we won't take that much in the way of gravity losses. Let's despin. This may take some time. It's 30 meters per second to despin. That's impressive. All right, let's kill horizontal velocity. Actually, I guess we should probably wait until SFL minus. Alright, let's kill horizontal velocity for sure. We have so much delta V we can afford to be stupidly wasteful. Oops. Now we're pure. Almost no horizontal speed. Alright, let's... Come on, Mech. Something is stupidly laggy on my mouse. I think my mouse may be about out of juice. Let's try this again. We want to be 0. And we want to start slowing down. Now, please. Probably lit it off too early, but whatever. Let's kill off some surface speed. Align and roll. Actually, I think we want roll off. Yeah, 5 kilometers up. We want to wait till we get a little lower first. How are we doing on surface speed? Oops, wrong way. Well, hopefully 3 centimeters per second is not too bad for surface speed. Let's cool our jets again. Under a kilometer above the surface. $300. See how we do. That was interesting. I was not paying attention, clearly. Come on, Mech Jeb, turn off. I was not paying attention, so much for the landing. So now we come down. Eventually we will come to a stop at the bottom of this crater, I guess. But geez, that was stupid of me. I was not paying attention. Oh geez. We should not have survived that. Bounce. I am stupendously rusty. All right. There we go. That's most of it. Are we coming to rest? Finally? Nope, we're sliding more. However, we can at least, yes, transmitting will get rid of this experiment. Okay, transmit all the things. This reminds me of Phobos, where things just slide forever. All right. Oh, we're just lowlands. Okay, whatever. Oh, do I have to be at a complete stop first? Probably. Close enough. Yeah, that was humiliating, but you all got to enjoy watching it, so there's that. 2 failures and a partial failure. But yeah, my excuse is it's been 9 months since I played this thing. So no, 11 months. I ended month and a half, 10.5 months since I played this. So there's that. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.